Welcome to KTSTFM.com. You're listening to 95.5 radio, streaming to you from Orange County. I am Two-Step Pniewski, here with Dan the Man.
Hey, how you doing? I hope everybody's doing well out there, and especially people who are not in Anaheim and you're somewhere else around the world. Thank you for joining.
Exactly. Thank you for our Sweden and Australian listeners.
Oh, that's right. Hey, yeah, Australia.
Yeah. We're getting all the way over there. We are the Indie Music Sunday show. Today we'll be bringing up some breaking news and / hot topics, mentioning some of the upcoming shows coming around, and playing great music that everybody loves. I hope that everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. Dan,
yeah.
What'd you do this weekend?
Well, of course, we met up at the show and got to see Sir Tim a lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
and
he did really good.
Yeah, he did. So, and nice guy, kind-hearted guy. So if any of you guys were out there last night, and actually I met a couple of people that said, oh yeah, I heard that he got interviewed and they actually heard it. And I was like, yeah, he was actually on our show.
Yep.
And they were like, "Oh, you were the," and somebody actually knew you as Two-Step and me as Dan the Man. I was kind of like blown away. There was like 2 people, but that was about it.
That's right. Well, the DJ Trent Dean, I talked to him a little bit after the show. He listened to some of our shows and stuff from our past shows.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that I posted on the fan page. By the way, for those of you that have not added us yet, please come by and like us. We're the Two-Step Pniewski Indie Music Sunday show. That's essentially our Facebook name. I also went to the Right Stars show this weekend.
Oh, you did?
I did. They did really, really well. They were played at Hotel Cafe.
Oh.
They're also playing at the Viper Room tomorrow at 10 p.m., so swing by. It's going to be great.
What is that, 10 p.m.? Is it coming up? Are we going to that one?
Yes'ms.
Oh, good.
Come by. It's
All
good.
right,
I think it's like $8. $8 or $10.
I won't sneak out like I did the other night. I just felt like I was being too cool for everybody, right?
You were. You're always too cool for school, though.
I did save you that big couch, and everything. So, until those people stole it.
I know. I was a little bit disappointed. It was funny because we're standing there, we're like, oh my gosh. Yeah. I just want to sit down.
Oh, man. You know what? I should have just said, oh, yeah, this is safe for somebody. I didn't know, and I didn't want to be rude, so, oh, well. Trying to be kind to everybody while you're out there, and plus we were meeting people and trying to get to see Tim and all his fans and hang out with them, so that was a good thing. And actually I really enjoyed the people I liked because they were actually very calm. It wasn't like some rowdy bunch that was ready to get out of control. So that was a nice feeling to be around, like, oh, good, a little breath of fresh air. Like,
it was very relaxing. And when Taylor played, it was like coffee house type setting.
Yes, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was very good. That
very intimate too.
It was.
Yeah.
Very calm and relaxing. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. He had that. I love that hair that he had. I thought, my God, we're back in the '80s already. I thought, when are we going to have like Flock of Seagulls break out?
It's funny, Tim Taylor, and then there's another person, and they call themselves like the curly-haired trio or something like that. They all have like really long curly hair.
I felt like it was going back in time because I didn't ever have that, but I just remember being in high school in the early '80s with the big dude and of course Spandau Ballet look, there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's terrible, I know, but
we're gonna kick it off with our first song, Play Tim, since we've talked about him so much. Well, we're gonna play this first, and then when we come back, we're gonna take a break, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about some of the hot topics we have planned for you.
Sweet.
Stay tuned.
I know it's hard. I know your heart is scarred. I know seems like your whole world's falling apart. I know what you need. I know what makes your heart bleed. I know because you're the one I see. You are my child. You belong to me. Yeah, I love you. That's why I set you free. You belong to me. I know you're scared. I know you think you're not prepared. I know, but I'm standing right here. You are my child. You belong to me. Yeah, I love you. That's why I set you free. You are my child. You belong to me. Yeah, I love you. That's why I set you free. You belong to me. That's why I set you free. You are my child. You belong to me. Yeah, I love you. That's why I set you free. You belong to me.
I wanna be alone. I need to see your side. Broken heart, a lonely soul. I need to get some air. I think I'm losing grip, sinking like a heavy stone. And like a falling rose, a lot of closing time, desperate. I need your soul, your fiery eyes. Guess I'm out of time, since you're not losing sleep. Lights are all out tonight.
My friend John and I think the road rules. We've got lots of ideas on where to go. Unfortunately, we're a little low on bucks. I'm thinking we're going nowhere fast. Then John found out about this Greyhound 2-for-1 companion fare. We can go just about any place, anytime, and we only pay for one ticket. 2 for the price of 1. And there's no hassles because we only have to buy our ticket 3 days before we go. So John, if you're listening, I got one thing to say. You the man.
The Greyhound 2-for-1 companion fare. Call now for details. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to KTSTFM.com.
Yo, we're back again. How's everybody doing? I'm glad everybody's doing okay, I hope. I know we had a lot of rain this weekend. They did predict it, but they were actually expecting rain to be this today, and we didn't have it. We had sun. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it did rain a little bit, and the funny thing was, it's weird because Amanda and I were out, and I was like, man, my knee's starting to hurt. I'm like, rain.
Oh, you were
Rain.
yeah. You get you feel the effects of it. You know, actually, you might be your own weather forecaster.
I am. And the funny thing was, is she's like, it's gonna rain tomorrow, and I'm like, I don't know, it might. And my knee hurt for 2 days, and then it rained. I was like, told you it was coming. I knew it.
That's pretty cool.
It was good. It was good. Any more weather you would like to talk about?
If you want me to go through it, I could just tell you real quickly, and I know some of you people or maybe who are listening are not from here, but if you're curious what's going on here in Anaheim and Los Angeles, well, as we found out today, we are fair weather right now at 73, and the winds are 8 miles per hour, so it's actually everything's really good. Monday, it's going to be as high at 69, but partly cloudy. We also looking at Tuesday and Wednesday, both are going to be sunny, so we're going to actually have sunny.
Good.
But things are going to be about 73 on the highest on that day, was it Wednesday, around 49 at the low. But we're looking at Thursday, partly cloudy. This is where things start to change because it's going to be about 68. Things are starting to dip because Friday gets partly cloudy, much more heavier, about 63. Once again, the temperature's going down. Saturday and Sunday, yes, we got rain, 40% that they have. That's not a guarantee, but it's looking that way, and we're going to be dropping about 60 or 59, and that is it.
This weather is going to be wonderful compared to me because I'm going to be in New York.
Oh, are you? That's all right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Snow and crap.
Yeah, well, you know.
So yucky. Before we took the break, we listened to Tim Bergstrom's Child, and then it was Everest Into the Gray.
Yeah, and that's when Tim, he started that song, and if you guys kind of heard the guitar riff, he kept playing that and introduced the whole entire band why he did that, and it was very smooth the way he locked into that one.
I was actually really impressed with that. I was like, get you some.
Yeah.
Get you some, Tim. Well, actually, let's actually do a little shout-out because today's Tim's birthday.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yep.
happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday,
you.
Tim.
That's right, Tim. If you're
right.
listening in, dude, so.
Speaking of November, all the glorious things in November, it's No Shave November.
No shaving?
No shaving. You're not supposed to shave.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know that?
No.
Come on, man. We're like halfway through it.
Well, you know what? I better just, shave tomorrow. And when is it actually? What day again?
No, it's all of November. No
Oh, really?
shave November. You do not shave at all.
Oh, my gosh.
My brother actually wanted me to talk about No Shave November and talk about the different types of facial hair you could go to. I mean, you don't have to. It's technically you're not supposed to not shave at all, but
Right.
you're supposed to kind of have some sort of facial hair. Now, you can go with the chin strap, the goatee, soul patch. Don't do that. Don't ever do the soul patch. You look ridiculous. The Viking/biker beards, which a real man has. Or you could go with the distinguished Sean Connery/James Bond beard.
Oh, I should
Sophisticated
try
look.
that one out.
Or you can get Chuck Norris with another fist underneath.
Oh, wow, yeah. Chuck
Ba-dum.
does. He got it on the. Well, what about the women? Do they not shave too?
I'm not with that one, but hey, man, more power to you. I know my wife is all about that. She's like, nah, I'm not shaving my legs at all. I'm like, oh.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I know. I have to say, I have to. I enjoy being shaved in lots of areas. So.
Yeah, I like hairy men. Listen out there, boys.
She likes hairy men.
Gentlemen, we need to have more beards in our lives.
You like the beard?
I love beards.
Wow.
I had a dream last
I did not
night.
peg you out to be one.
I had a dream last night that I was with a guy who was very musical, and he had a beard. That's the key thing. He has to have a beard.
So wow, that's a trip because, that's always a hit and miss with a lot of women. I get women who love the beard or they do not. So I never can tell sometimes. I guess being a straight guy, to me it looks like a complete disaster to have to make out with a guy who has a beard.
So, real men have beards, and I posted several links on our radio show fan page to go and check it out because real men have beards, and they're actually really. Some of them are really funny. Like there was this one that was 10 very good reasons why you should have a beard. A giant beard, excuse me, and they're just hilarious. Like the first one, it instantly turns any man into a badass. Like
wow,
they're so funny.
Kind of like the ZZ Top almost beard thing going on.
Yeah, a lot of them in the comics are really funny. It's like this one says it's like having machine guns on your face. It's so funny.
You know what I always get a big kick out is the people that actually braid their beard. And I have a friend of mine, he braids his beard.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he actually braids it, and it's not a beard. He has a big long goatee, and it literally hangs, and it's almost close to his belly.
My cousin Tommy, he's in like a hardcore metal band,
and
he has like one of those big like goatees, like one of those like I will eat your face. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's listening so he could hear you do that.
Oh, yeah. All the death metalers love it when I do that. When I did a lot of graphics, I used to get all these death metal bands that would show me these posters that were totally chaotic. And they didn't have any place where you could tell where they were at. I would always look at the poster and say, okay, now, which one is the band? Is that it? No, that's the place we played. Okay, well, what's this? And I would have to ask them and then finally straighten out. And then they would always tell me, dude, you make the most evilest things, and I'm like, well, I'm just trying to make what your music represents.
Exactly. That's so funny.
Yeah, boy, they love to do it. It's like, how evil can I be? I love death metal. They just crack me up.
I kind of like grew up around it. The funny thing is, and you know what's really funny is like back in the day it was like Twisted Sister. That's kind of like what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Which is obviously not hardcore right now. It's men running around in makeup. I'm not gonna judge.
Well, that was of course much more back in the glam rock, but death metal and when you deal with like Slayer and all the death metal, some of them wear makeup, but they try to look as evil as they can. But most of it's just hard, cruel, and especially real death metal. When I went to Norway, oh my gosh, I've never seen the most brutal, cruel, satanic music I've ever seen. I mean, it was just like, how evil. I mean, Alice Cooper said it the best. He said, you just got to look at these guys. You look on there like, look at me, I'm so evil. And then, and you hear them, they're like, and then when you talk to them, they just all of a sudden go, hey man, what's going on? My name is Bill and I'm playing this band. And you're like, that just does not add up.
That was awesome. That was, oh God. Oh.
But they do that sometimes.
That was a treat for everybody listening.
I know. I had to do some of my stupid little voiceover. I do a lot of voices, and I have a habit of doing that.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. On that note, we're going to end on a high note, man.
Oh, that's right. We should.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Okay. We're going to go ahead and kick it off with our next song that we...
It's not death metal.
Oh, God. That we have up next. This is Jamie D's cover of Hallelujah. It's actually really good. It's a complete switch from what we were just talking about.
Hallelujah to death metal.
Yeah.
Or death metal to hallelujah.
Oh.
Take the plate and please the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. Used to live alone before I knew ya. Well, I've seen your flag on the marble lines, but love is not a victimized. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. got a ball. But all I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night, and not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Against your open door, you're on the phone, on the floor, you're counting stars, you laugh and cry, it's getting dark, you don't know why. I built a bridge to every side, you light a match, the river's wide, you only want what's out of reach, but you can't help holding on to me, and I give it all. Give
LendingTree.com is turning the tables on the loan process. Now, rather than going from bank to bank in search of the best deal, you can have over 100 banks and lenders actually competing for your business. You fill out one simple form, then within hours, you'll receive up to 4 great offers. It's easy, it's free, and let's face it, it's better. LendingTree.com. When banks compete, you win. Equal housing opportunity. For additional information and state license disclosures, please visit our website located at www.lendingtree.com.
Welcome to KTSTFM.com. We're here. We're the Indie Music Sunday show.
And we are back.
And we are back with a vengeance.
Yes, we always have lots of crazy vengeance.
Just a quick reminder for all of you that maybe have not done it yet, please swing by our Facebook page. Like us, we're Two-Step Pniewski's Indie Music Sunday show. And if you perhaps miss a show, we record it and we always post it on our Facebook wall so you can hear it. And if it's not on our Facebook, then we put it on our YouTube. But I always make a link so you can always keep up with the show if you miss it. We have some old interviews, some people that we had on the show. So I actually need to put the Han Solo project on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I actually got to do that one. So I will do that one. Thank you for reminding me, everybody who was listening.
You know, you're probably going to kill me, and I'm going to do this tonight, but I haven't been on Facebook for about a month, and I got mine up, but Shameful. I actually need to get on ours and actually click on it and start leaving some of my sarcastic messages on there. So
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah. Matter of fact, I'll make fun of our own selves, you know, and everybody's like, who's that idiot? You know, so.
Also, before we took a break, we listened to Hallelujah by Jamie D. That was her cover.
Oh, yes.
And you like it very much. And then the last song was Write the Stars, Give It All.
Yes, very good song. You got to realize Two-Step is a magical writer. I got to see some more. Everybody keeps bragging about her writing, so.
Well, I actually, I have an article coming up for Tim Bergstrom. That's going to be coming out.
Oh.
Hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Got to wait for my editor to publish it.
You know, do send me that. I want to see it, so. Yeah, I want to see it. Everybody keeps bragging about your writing, so, and I haven't got to see any, but, so, I'll take the word for it for right now. I'm sure you're a smart woman, so you know what you're doing, so.
Honestly, I didn't do very well in school when it came to English, and
really?
I think it comes down to I didn't apply myself.
Oh, but you know, it's funny that a lot of people who were not very good at certain things like writing were actually not very good in, or even there were some great musicians that got kicked out of music school, you know, and then out being these great musicians that we listen to today, so.
That's the funniest thing is, like, if you look at all the entrepreneurial people, the people with business mindsets, all of them, they all weren't college graduates. A lot of them weren't.
Oh yeah.
Like if you look at Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Bill Gates is a perfect example. Bill Gates and
the guy who did FedEx. I got a kick out of his story. Wow.
Yes.
And he got kicked out of, not kicked out of, he was laughed out by his professor for coming up with the idea of FedEx and saying it won't ever work, and failed him. Yes, and look at where that guy went to, and his business is huge.
Richard Branson.
Yes.
Also didn't graduate college.
Right. So if you got some ideas and stuff you're going to apply to, you just have to apply it, especially if it's good. And most of the stuff, you have to be very innovative so that people... and especially if you realize you have a niche, just like Steve Jobs. I mean, he tapped into so many things himself, and of course he got intelligent enough because he was actually a guy who was a hippie that went to India and ended up dropping LSD and had these epiphanies and all this stuff.
That's right. I read that. I read that. That's so funny.
He was a true hippie at heart, man.
Yes, he was.
So they got inspired probably. I don't know. Was it the LSD that I was like, dude, man, we can make like these really cool stuff on a screen and make it come alive.
Maybe that's what he does. He used to just drop acid whenever he wanted to come up with something. I'm in a rut right now. Just drop some acid.
Well, if you look at some of their interfaces, it almost like, dude, yeah, you were kind of having a moment there. So, yeah, I can see that.
Oh, that's good.
Good old Steve. Too bad he's gone.
R.I.P.
I know it. I wonder what Apple's going to do from this point. We'll have to see.
I am curious about that as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to let everybody ponder about that, and we're going to kick off our next song real quick.
Yeah. Oops. There it is.
No, this song is Sex and Sounds by the Violet Lights.
Ooh, I like the sound.
what I really want from you. Oh, baby, I want it all. It's driving me crazy right now, baby. It's all that I can think about. Yeah, I want it all. I want it now. I want faith and light. I want sex and sound. So let it shine or sing it out. But don't tell me it's all right now, yeah. Then you said you wish there were two of you, one for me and one for you. Oh well, I know some guys might like the sound of that, but I could never stand for that. I'm jealous through and through. Oh baby, I want it all. It's driving me crazy right now, baby. It's all that I can think about. Yeah, I want it all. I want it now. I want faith and light. I want sex and sound. So let it shine or sing it out. But don't tell me it's all right now. I want it all, it's driving me crazy. And right now, baby, it's all that I can think about. Yeah, I want it all, I want it now. I want faith and light, I want sex and sound. So let it shine or sing it out. Don't tell me it's all right now. I want it all, I want it now. I want it all, I want it now. I want it all, I want it now. I want it
she ties up her hands. Well, she might look to another. Baby, I don't need another friend. I'm gonna ask for a number. Going to make my amends. I got to make you my woman. You got to make me a man. You got to get to
Hey, what's that on your chin? And there's something on your nose. Actually, there's stuff all over your face. Don't worry, it's not crumbs from a late afternoon cupcake. It's the gunk left by your not-so-cleansing cleanser. See, Biore cleansers don't just move dirt around your face. Biore gets rid of dirt. The Biore Dirt Lock system surrounds oil and makeup so they rinse away completely, leaving absolutely clean skin. So wash your face with Biore cleansers and smile. Just check for spinach in your teeth. Biore. Clean, honest.
You're looking at KTSTFM.com.
Another great place to use Visa.
They giggle and jiggle, they jump and they sing, they poke and they play with most wondrous things. And that's just the parents. At Creative Kid Stuff in Minneapolis, you'll find the most enchanting toys and games for kids of all ages. But if you want to bring home their innovative playthings, you better bring your Visa card. Because at Creative Kid Stuff, you can let your child's imagination run wild, but you can't use American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Welcome back to KTSTFM.com. We're the Indie Music Sunday Show. I'm Two-Step Pniewski, and we're with Dan the Man.
Yes.
Yes'ms.
We are here. Oh, knowing this, I was getting the biggest kick out of it because you know how much you dislike Justin Bieber, and so do I. Supposedly he had a malfunctioning wardrobe, according. I thought that was always part of him to have a malfunctioning wardrobe.
Justin Timberlake had a wardrobe malfunction, too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's called Janet Jackson.
That's right. Oh, poor Janet. She'll never live that one down.
Never.
You know, and I'm sitting there watching it. I always had the hots for Janet Jackson, and I missed it for some. And I'm like sitting there staring. And everybody's like, "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "No, what happened?" And then when they told me, I found out the next day, and I'm like, I'm sitting there watching it, and I missed that. You know, I'm sorry. I'm more than happy to see Janet Jackson. Anyways, I'll leave it as that. So, yeah, and you know what's funny when they call it a malfunction? They were showing the picture, and basically his underwear was up and his pants were basically down to, past his waist, sort of like deal. But don't a lot of kids wear this kind, or I've seen this, especially in the rap, and I don't know why. Is it just me? But I find that when I see all these hipsters coming over having their underwear shown, and the guys are like, yeah, and they're all hanging out. I was talking to a gay friend of mine, and I said, to me, I had to ask a gay friend of mine named Joey about this. I said, to me, that just comes across a little gay. And they've even said, yeah, it is a little gay. But that's what do you think?
It's called a belt. That's where I'm at with it. You have to waddle in order to walk appropriately. Like, what's the point in that? What is the point? You look like an idiot.
You do.
Pull your pants up. There's nothing wrong with your bum not showing.
Yeah, that's right.
I actually saw. The funny thing is, makes me sound old. Whatever, I don't care. There was a comic I saw online, and there was like a dad wearing his pants just like around his ankles, and he was like watering the grass, and like the son's just standing there like, oh man. And the mom's like, your dad said he's gonna wear his pants like that until you wear yours properly. And I was like, that's awesome. Yeah,
I like
that. Is awesome.
That is good.
I thought that was great. It's so funny.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind. I don't like tight pants either. I like mine to be baggy, but I mean, hanging it down from that point, I saw these cops one time on this cop show, and they went after these guys in their pants. They were trying to keep them to hang that low, but they were trying to wobble walk or run away from the cops. And the cops were not that healthy compared to these guys. These guys were young, healthy guys. They caught up with them in no time flat. Even the cops said, yeah, if they weren't so worried about the way their pants looked, they probably would have got away from us.
Yeah, right. That's reason enough. I'm not supporting, running from the cops. But wear your pants properly, you might get away. There's that.
Oh no!
Oh, it's so awful.
I know.
It's so awful.
God.
I like guys that wear tight pants. Personally,
ooh, you do.
I do. Tight pants and beards.
Yeah. Well,
line them up, gentlemen. Line them up.
Yeah, that's right. You now know the situation to get close.
The situation's not welcome, though.
Oh.
I actually, where I live right in Studio City. I live 10 minutes from Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm at the point where I may move because I keep seeing Jersey Shore stars. And I'm so aggravated by it. I was like, I can't even go get a sub at this cosmic sub place because the little guy walks and I'm
really?
like, oh my god, yeah.
You mean these guys from the actual show? Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah, it's frustrating. To me, it's frustrating. I'm
Yeah.
like, get out of here. I know everyone loves Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Congratulations for you, but no.
I hear you. I mean, I always get a kick out of running into stars a lot of times. As we both talked about this before, I don't even really like to bother them. You know, as much as I try, just kind of keep my distance, allow them to be or something. But, you know, if I do run or we're standing in line sometimes, you know, I'll just say something polite, but nothing out of the way to, like, bother them. Like, oh, my gosh, you're the guy from Jersey Shore, you rule. Yeah, I just don't get that. I wish some of you people would let these guys be humans.
Oh, my. They're not humans, though.
Oh, that's right.
They're not.
They're robots.
They're little, like, orange robots or aliens or something. I don't know. They're not from Earth. That's all I know.
Yeah, especially if they're stars, so they came from some star.
Something like that.
So.
Weird.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? Because we got Black Friday coming up. What's your opinion on that? Black Friday, you frightened by it?
No, I'm not. I forget, what is the superstition behind that again?
Superstition?
Sorry, you got to realize this, guy. You're kind of dealing with two-step knows I'm basically an atheist, so I don't buy into too much superstition, so I always kind of crack up on it. But I forget, what is the superstition behind it? Is there like...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
About Black Friday? You don't know?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, then, that must just went right over my head. Oh, well.
It went right over mine, I know that for sure.
Oh, well.
I have no idea. Okay, the Twilight thing, that's coming out this weekend, I think.
Okay, I have to say I do like the Twilights.
You do?
I do.
Here's something. I read the books, and I'll be serious. I love vampires. Like, I'm a huge vampire fanatic.
Right.
I was a bit pissed off that he glittered.
Oh, really?
I was annoyed. I was like, no. It's like the same thing. Real men have beards. Real vampires don't glitter.
You know, that was odd, but you know that was just their twist of how they did their, vampire thing. And I agree, but I have to say the stories are really good. And I was like, oh, not another, like, high school vampire, like, thing for somebody to get off on. But you know what? And Kristen Stewart is technically not my type, but I have to say she's an excellent actress. I do like her, and I think she has an excellent presence. But that's me.
You like Kristen Stewart?
I do. I'm totally love her to death. I think she's great. But I'll tell you what. No, the vampire who is hot to me is Rosaline. The blonde-haired one. I think it's Rosaline. I forget her name.
Rosalie.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she has the blonde hair, and I forget her name, the actress. Yeah, she is. Woo, yeah, she's hot. She could totally bite me anytime.
Oh, God. All right, Dan. Let's say goodbye. Let's let our people go.
Oh, man.
I know.
You don't want to hear my voice anymore and hear me about biting
and
and all
his
these.
love for Twilight.
Mm-hmm. Is he borderline weird or what?
I'm starting to question, man. You like Twilight.
I know it. I totally got sucked into it, and I don't know why.
You did. It's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone, come by, check out our Indie Music Sunday fan page on Facebook. We're on every Sunday at 4 p.m. right here on KTSTFM.com, locally 89.5. We are actually going to play one last song to let you...
Sweet.
Yes, let you enjoy that on your way out. This is The Daylight's Weapons. Thank you for coming by and listening to us. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully Dan didn't freak you out with his love for Twilight.
In Rosaline. Now that actress, if I run into her in Hollywood, she's going, oh, God, I heard you. Get away from me.
You like Twilight. I'm out. Thank you again. This is Emily Pniewski, or Two-Step Pniewski with Dan the Man. This is Indie Music Sunday. Have a great weekend.
Peace.
Back at me, I could almost feel the unity. And the sun rose high above the trees, and the birds were singing over me. But beneath my feet, I felt the sting. It was the earth remembering. Lay down your weapons, boy. Right now, it's sure to change the world. Under it all, you're not so tough. Everyone with different names. Do you remember what we said will never change? Or did we forget? Lay down your weapons, boy. Right now, it's sure to change the world. Under it all, you're not so tough. Everyone just wants to fall in along to the edge of town, and there I threw my burdens down. And looking up, at last I felt you'll never love if you protect yourself. Lay down your weapons, boy, right now. Under it all, you're not so tough. Everyone wants to fall.